Hello, and thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to watch this. Please, please subscribe and share this video if you feel that it's a benefit to you or to someone that you know. Um, Leave a comment down below. I'm American. I only read English. So be warned. Um, so let me ask you, did you hear about the class action lawsuit against Pfizer for EpiPens? Just curious if you'd heard about it. Enough said on that. Um, I know that I said I wanted to teach leadership and sales on this channel. Some might say that I went astray. I see it hard to teach leadership when you can't use the current leadership of the country as a good example. Um, with government currently bent on destroying itself from inside itself, it's again hard to look for examples of good leadership or success in business, especially in an area where it shows no tolerance for its own mistakes, let alone others. See, leadership is more about convincing others to do something than to use your influence to enforce your desires upon them. Leadership is a lot of things, but that's one of them. Now, as we all know, I recently put up a video. It was edited half in jest, half to say that yeah, YouTube has changed its terms of service. So I want to ask this. We'll make this statement. The leading cause of death in the United States is heart disease. So I'll ask this one simple question. Um, why have we not made it illegal to smoke cigarettes if we know that it is the leading contributor to heart disease? Interesting how the Australian Prime Minister is currently stepping down based on her being investigated for taking rumors of millions of dollars from certain manufacturing companies. My massive coronary came unexpected. The pain for it was, like nothing in my life. But that's the thing. Uh, it did not hurt until the second one that night. The first one I don't remember hurting at all. So I would urge everybody, of course, consult with your doctor, check with your doctors. Definitely have your heart checked out. Um, so I thought I wanted to get back to the fundamentals of sales, well, business in general. Besides the accounting firm, I do another business. I can't say, well, let me go ahead and make this disclaimer. I do 1 in 4 sales. I'm really good at what I do. I've been doing sales for the past 20 years or so. I currently find myself within the top 5%. Right now, I'm in a industry where I find myself in the top 1% producers for the company that I work for. Um, I do my sales over the phone, and that's because of the service that we offer. I believe it's one that everyone needs and can use. I believe I know that the service helps people, and I've used it myself, and no one can offer anything even close to the service that is offered. I can't really name the company because I've covered Mr. Biden on this channel. And since I have been given the choice, I can either delete those videos and talk about it, or I can go ahead and just keep them up. And as you know, I mean, they're a big company, and as far as the company is concerned, it doesn't stand on either side. And with everything being so politicized lately, again, so as opposed to just trying to stay out of it. So I have been advised by my attorneys that, yeah, if I choose to delete those videos, then I can go ahead and talk about it more. So with that kind of said, um, let's go ahead and To start with, the basics of all is and for one thing, I didn't ever think I'd have to do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and cover it because I have encountered people who just don't take it seriously. But one of the things you really need to do is manage your professional appearance. Dress accordingly. Um, when I work from home pre-shutdown, and yeah, I do sales over the phone, but I still had a weekly sales meeting I'd attend, 3 different monthly meetings, and there was generally a monthly recognition dinner I'd go to and attend. I had to dress up and look the part. Um, I mean, it was an opportunity to mingle with other top salespeople within my industry, um, and, find out what they're doing to continue to improve, um, on my game, so to speak. So it also helps to establish realistic goals when you're talking with other sales professionals, and getting together and that kind of thing. So I'd encourage you to look into getting into a network marketing kind of group, have a mastermind group, so that again, you keep your goals realistic when you get into business. So then, of course, there's get to doing. Take action, be intentional about those actions, but go with them with a laser focus on your target or your goals that you have while you're multitasking. Um, granted, hold on. Yeah, go on it with a laser like focus while you're while multitasking is a thing that we do naturally. Don't let it distract you from your goals. Again, getting into the hypnotic rhythms of distraction and finding yourself just in those habits. There's always something you're gonna have to work to improve and get better at. The business I'm in is one of the highest paying for the amount of time of the occupation. Um, if you do it right, sales is. Because one of the things like for me, my main specialty really is promoting and problem solving. And those are the occupations that, you can find yourself profiting the most in. Um, throw in some network marketing, or networking for spice, get to know other people, not just within your field, but, in your area as well. What other businesses and kind of get to know them. Because you never know how you might be able to benefit them, especially say in like my field, again, as an accountant, you never know when they might decide they want to have another bookkeeper or they just for some reason want a new bookkeeper or which of course people don't change much but you never know or just decide that their business is growing too much and they don't want the hassle of keeping their own books and they'd much rather pay somebody to do it. That's always good too when people's businesses grow that much and you find yourself getting a new client that way, but that's neither here nor there. That's more for accounting. So you want to convey confidence in the business that you do. Um, Part of that comes from your dress. You want to dress for success. Again, you want to look nice. You don't want to show up for your sales meeting or when you're going to necessarily a business appointment in blue jeans and a t-shirt. Granted, that's usually how I dress, but most people, when they think of business or sales professionals, they want to see you in a suit. Doesn't have to be a tailor-made suit, but you want to dress nice. You want to look good. You want to look the part of being successful sales associate. You want to know your product and service. So you want to, if you're just brand new in it, I know, again, in the industry I'm in, there's always the encouragement to take an expert with you, and they're finding somebody who's been doing it for a while to go with you and help with promoting that first aspect of the sales or service. But when you do go, again, you want to convey the confidence. So you want to know your product or service. And again, if you don't, you want to spend a little bit of time researching what it is that you do or that you offer or what separates you from everybody else in the crowd. And you gotta also be ready, at the same time to know that, you can't help everybody in the situation, but you may know somebody who does. Um, and so again, help get yourself kind of known within the community of the small businesses. Um, one good thing when it comes to sales and or promoting your business is you want to under promise and over deliver. And that's a good thing to keep in mind when you do come to sales or when you're promoting your own business as opposed to somebody else within the same field. You want to understand the competition. Now, this isn't just like, again, if you're a sales associate, you want to know the other sales associates. You want to get to know those people who are in the top 1% of your business or your field, or the company even that you work for. You want to spend time, you want to find out their little secrets or what it is that they did that's different that separated them again from the crowd. Everybody again knows, to show up early, stay a little later, those kinds of things when you have office jobs. But sometimes when you're working from home, so to speak, you have a home based business because a home based business doesn't necessarily mean working from home, unless, of course, you're really good at sales. I happen to know our service really well that we offer so that I can close like in 1 in 4. Um, I can pretty much can gauge how much money I need based on how quickly I can make sales. So but you also want to understand those same people within your area and what they are doing, the 1%. So that, again, a little competition never hurt nobody. It's healthy to be able to have that. Among the leaders, it helps you to be able to, again, set realistic goals. Uh, then you also want to know, as far as your competition, what their product and their service is, what their fees are. And so if you're offering it as a personal service, say as accounting again, you want to offer the personal service, know what the competition is, and know what your limits are. Or again, even though one of those sayings that just drives me up the wall is when people say, just stay in your lane, just stay in your lane. If you want to be successful in business, don't stay in your lane. You need to take risks. Um, every once in a while, not always, but you also, again, this is why you have a mastermind group. Consult those who you know and trust, and whether you should take a risk or not when it comes to business. But again, so you want to know the competition. And it's well, again, to know the differences of the services that they're offering versus the services you offering, either because you need to expand your services or not to show how your service is a benefit over what the competition's offering. So it's very helpful to know, again, your competition, to know what makes them stand out or what would make you stand out in helping other people and in benefiting them. Um, where you would be most exceptional. What is your niche or field? Um, and then, but that might be another video. Um, look into prospecting a little more, baby. But go ahead, uh, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Leave a comment down below. As I said, I'm American. I only read English. um, Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy schedules. I hope that there was something in here that is a benefit to you. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much.